Hello! How are you doing today? This is David B69, and we are on episode 93 on our road to MLB The Show 20. We're a week away. I am so excited. I hope you guys are too. This is like really, really cool. One thing I want to add real quick before I start is I wanted to let you know that I'm looking forward to going to the next level, the next step. I'm probably going to be doing like a week worth of the show after it releases, unless people ask me to do more. I'm probably going to limit myself to a week. Then after that, I'm thinking, what else do people want to see? And I'm kind of thinking to myself, maybe people want to see basketball. And so I put a poll. It's not really a poll, it's a video that I posted on my channel. If you go to my home screen of my channel, you'll see a basketball video, and it will basically give you a choice of games. There's an NCAA choice and an NBA choice. And I'd really, really like your input. And what do you want to see? So please let me know and put in those comments below. And I'd really, really look forward to hearing from you on what you'd like to see for some upcoming broadcasts. Well, one of my main guys and stuff and everything always tells me he likes the Dodgers. So we're gonna play against the Dodgers again. Why? Because it's a quick game.
East meets West, National League
So
style.
let's play.
It's the Philadelphia Phillies against the Los Angeles Dodgers. You're watching 2K Sports.
You get a look at baseball's familiar Dodger Stadium, and a great place for baseball. That's where we are today. Manny being Manny, and when he is, it is fun to watch. We'll see how he does today. Manny Ramirez. Welcome to Major League Baseball. Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. 2K Sports right here on this Friday afternoon. Their starter, Eric Stoltz. And what is this Philadelphia lineup going to see from him today, Steve?
I think, Gary, you're going to have to look for this lefty to back some of these hitters off the plate to make them uncomfortable, because if they're comfortable, they've got a chance to do some real damage against them.
Sponsored by Pepsi. Let's see how the Phillies line up. So who are you looking at, John?
You talk about a guy that makes a pitcher work, and that's what you want from someone at the top of your order, and that's what Placido Polanco gives you. He's a guy that's not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. He makes the pitcher work. He'll foul tough pitch off after tough pitch off, and by the end of the at-bat, most of the time, he's on base.
Leadoff hitter Jimmy Rollins will get us started.
Shortstop, 311, Jimmy Rollins.
Swings, hits this one. It's going to be fielded by Ethier. And that'll retire Rollins. One away. And it's Shane Victorino at the plate.
Well, the Phillies came up a little bit short in 2009, going to the World Series but losing out. But a lot of success along the way, defending National League champion, hoping to get back for another shot at the World Series.
0-1 count as that started off with a strike. Just as the Yankees dominated offensively in the American League, it was Philadelphia's offensive numbers in the National League that ranked either 1 or 2.
Well, and just think how much better these offensive numbers would be if Jimmy Rollins had a great year like he did his MVP year of a couple years ago. 30 homers, driving in 80, 90 runs, scoring 120, 130 runs. It didn't happen for him, but yet they still were the best offensive team in the National League.
It's always a sign of a good team, though, when somebody has a down year, other guys step up and pick up the load. And they did that in Philadelphia last season.
Rung him up. Strike 3. Count that one as a K. And a shot here for Chase Utley with 2 down. Here's the pitch. That one fouled off by Utley. Here's the pitch. And with 2 strikes on him now, Utley needs to protect, just make contact.
Credit the catcher on that one. That's a good low target, setting up, and he hit the target. Good execution.
He was able to ring up that K, and that's going to get him out of the inning. No scoring here, ending this half inning. And first chance. And Antonio Bastardo, he's ready to throw. He gets settled in for Philadelphia. Steve, what do you think his strategy is going to be against this Dodger lineup?
Well, this is some kind of lineup he's facing in this one, and this left-hand.
I'm really confused on why they have him starting the game. He's a relief pitcher. I just assumed that they would actually have a good starting pitcher, like a valid starter pitcher. I don't remember even Bastardo ever starting a game. Maybe he did, but okay, well, I'm going to get Holiday warmed up.
There's going to have to be on top of his game and really move his pitches around and use an assortment of pitches and really dazzle this lineup if he's going to have any luck against them.
Swung on, hit. It's going to be to Victorino. One away. Sponsored by Pepsi, a chance to check out the Dodgers lineup. John, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Andre Ethier is a force in the middle of this lineup. And you talk about a guy who had a breakout year in 2009, 31 homers, 106 RBIs. But the thing about him is he could be even better if he can figure out to hit left-handed pitchers. He really struggled against them last season. If he can find a way to hit them, you're going to look for a better season and an all-star season from him.
That retires Martin. Almost fell over when he got to that one. Boy, there's some upper body strength on that.
Well, you have to have great body control to play this game, and he certainly showed it there.
And he got him. 2 outs in the box, Manny Ramirez. Here's the pitch. Changeup just misses. 1-0. Batting .274, lifetime against the Phillies. Really bad pitch right there. It's a ball. Here's the 2-0. And he takes a fastball for a strike. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Ooh, and a called strike of the letters. 2-2 now.
Tough pitch to hit right here. When you run this fastball up and away, you have to elevate your swing to get on top of it. He ends up taking the pitch.
Played by Utley. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. Not a lot of action in this half inning. Nothing on. Still scoreless in L.A. Glad you're with us this afternoon. Some fans bundled up in their jackets. A little chilly. It's Ryan Howard to lead off. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike one.
Well, that fastball right there, he just blew it by him.
And it's 0-2. Ryan Howard. He'll be swinging at anything close here. And Ryan Howard swings and misses. He's gone.
We've got a second now to see the four-seam fastball in K-Can.
It's down in the zone, but it's definitely a hittable pitch. Looks like the pitcher just caught him looking for something else, and it threw off his timing.
Outstanding work right there, John. And for the rest of the lineup, maybe they'll be second-guessing the next time around when they face him, especially with 2 strikes. First pitch, fastball, 0-1.
2009, the Los Angeles Dodgers had the edge during the regular season over the Philadelphia Phillies, but unfortunately were denied in the National League pennant as the Phillies went on to represent the league in the World Series.
Jason Worth, a strikeout victim. No contact on that pitch.
I just don't think you can make it any easier than that.
3 pitches, up, down, see you later. He's already back at the bench. And it's Raul Ibanez at the plate. With the Dodgers rivalry with the Phillies in the regular season, may have been a little warning, even though the Dodgers won the series. They only outscored them by 1 run in the 7 games they played.
Yeah, and that mental edge that the Phillies had after beating them in 2008 in the National League Championship Series, getting them in 2009. What the Phillies do, though, is they wear out a team over a long 7-game series with that potent offense, and they just had too much firepower for the Los Angeles Dodgers in 2009.
In short order, good defensive half inning. The Phillies just can't get that offense going. On the way. It's strike one. Can't make contact on the fastball. And Andre Ethier looks at that one for a ball. It'll even the count.
Well, he tried that four-seam fastball up in the zone to get him the chase. Tough pitch to lay off of. Good job by the hitter.
Swung on, line softly towards center. And that one's going to drop in. That'll be our first hit of the game. That will bring up Casey Blake.
Well, a nice piece of hitting right there. You get on base to start the inning with no outs. And you know, all it does is you want to just keep the line moving if you're the guys behind him. Well, every team needs Casey Blake in that lineup. You have that veteran guy who doesn't complain whether he's hitting 3rd, 4th, 5th, or 8th in the lineup. He just goes out and performs. He doesn't put up eye-popping numbers, but he's the kind of guy you need in the clubhouse to help settle your team down when things start going bad. That's what you call veteran leadership.
And out on the mound, we've got Roy Halladay. He's been chosen to take over out there. Big cut at that one, and he missed it. 1 strike. This one's grounded hard up the middle. And it's plucked off the field. And there's the second out, a double play. 6-4-3 double play. Nice move at second base.
That's a great double play. Pulling off double plays like that can really shift the momentum of a game.
And it's James Loney in the box now. Base is empty with 2 outs. Halladay with the delivery. Looked like the cutter that time for a called strike.
Well, the batters can expect to see his bread and butter, that cutter today, Gary. A lot of guys are going to commit early. They've got to try to get a read and keep that pitch over the plate.
Ooh, I thought I had it.
Swings, lines this one back up the middle. And that gets down. Loney, a base hit. That's going to bring Matt Kemp up.
Well, that pitch down and away is the toughest in the game to hit. That's a perfect pitch from the pitcher. Great piece of hitting.
And keep that in mind. Next time around, we'll see whether or not he changes up and how he throws to this guy. Throw on to second base. Forced play. Side retired. So they pick up a couple of hits in the inning, but do not score. Still nobody on the board here in Los Angeles. And here's Placido Polanco leading it off. Fastball just misses. 1-0. The lifetime average 252 against the Dodgers. Fastball misses badly. He's behind 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's doing. He's just pulling that ball away from him, trying to overthrow it, and he can't seem to find the strike zone. He has to be able to rein that thing in right now.
Now Polanco with a 3-1 count. He's in charge.
Well, he's got to come back with something right here. Doesn't want to put him on base.
That one fouled off by Polanco. The 3-2 pitch. And Polanco looking at strike 3. He goes down.
Well, it's probably a good idea the hitter didn't swing right there. It looked like he was thinking away. They bust him in. He'd have just broken his bat.
And Ruiz settles in.
Well, when you compile the best record in the National League as the Dodgers did in 2009, it shouldn't be any surprise they've played well against every division, and they did just that against the NL East as well.
Fastball too low. 1-0. Tell you about the Dodgers against the National League East. Pretty good 18-13 overall mark.
Man, that's a tough trip when you have teams like the Phillies and the Mets and the Nationals and the Braves and the Marlins coming out to play you in your place, and then you have to go back east a couple times to play them. This is what makes this team so remarkable, and you have to figure, because of what they do against the East, they'll be right in the running in 2010 once again.
Well, to play consistent baseball, whether at home or on the road, you have to rely upon pitching and defense, and that really was the strength of the 2009 Dodgers.
Down on strikes there. Nice piece of pitching work.
Well, that's about as straight as a string right there at 84 miles per hour.
And we got Halladay batting. Swinging and a miss, and he falls behind on the count 0-1.
Well, that pitch right there, he just blew it right by the hitter, swung late.
Here's a swing and a line drive. And that's the third out for Kyle. Grabs it. 3 up, 3. Quick glimpse there of Joe Torre. He's watched some great deliveries on the mound. Struggling bats, though. Important now to get the offense stinging. Unable to make contact with the pitch from Halladay.
Look, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
Swung on, hit. Whoa, get out of the way of that one. Straight back up the middle. And pulls into first with a single. He's on with nobody out.
They tried to go down with that 0-1 pitch, but it gets blasted right back for the base hit.
But the way he went after that, and he tries to get one down. Halladay, and he throws on to first for the out. Put away. Boy, he made that throw a split second before he lost control of the body.
Now, the key was he kept his eye on the target the entire time.
Big smile, he got that one done. Runner at second base now for Rafael Furcal.
Well, you talk to people around the Dodgers in 2009, they thought that the guy that they couldn't lose in their lineup was Rafael Furcal. He did play in 150 games. He hit 269, but he was a catalyst at the top of that batting order, scoring runs.
And Rafael Furcal watches that one go by to even the count. Certainly Rafael. There's a bullet towards third. And the play made by Polanco. And he holds the runner at second. An RBI chance. Russell Martin. He'd like to make contact right here. Halladay with the delivery. Lays off a called strike of the knees. 0-1.
You can throw the ball down in the zone with that kind of movement. It can be very effective.
And it's 0-2. Martin's going to have to cut down on his swing here. And that one hit well. Worth's there. It's down, a base hit. That's going to bring up Manny Ramirez. Boy, I don't know in that count, Steve. Number one, the fact that he swung's kind of a surprise. I don't know how he hit that where it was.
You're right. On an 0-2 count, you have to protect the plate. Sometimes it's a defensive swing, but sometimes it works out.
Pauses, and now the 1-0. That one swung on, missed by Ramirez. That evens up the count. There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left field. That's in there. Should score the runner. Safe at third. Got in there sliding just in time. So the rally here energized. Every new opportunity they take advantage of. 2 out, 2 on. It's Andre Ethier getting out in front. It swung on, hit. It's going to be to Victorino. Gets another one down. That'll score a run. Los Angeles mighty happy with the way this momentum is going. Leave a pitch over the center of the plate like that, you're going to pay for it.
No doubt about it. Big leaguers take advantage of those kinds of mistakes.
He sends this one in the air towards center. Worth to field this one. And that's going to do it. Victorino's there. So they're able to break into the lead here. 2-0 now in the third inning, and they've got some offense. And it's Jimmy Rollins in the box now.
Shortstop, Jimmy Rollins.
First pitch on the way to Rollins. Curveball swung on and missed. Now it's 0-1.
Look, they haven't scored or gotten a hit, and we're in the fourth inning right now, and they've got to really reconsider their approach at the plate as we move through the lineup the second time around.
Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. This one towards Ethier. He's taking charge, puts it away.
Well, they almost got burned there. They played the percentages, shifting the outfield to the left, He hit it to right, but they were able to regroup and run it down.
First pitch to Victorino. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses with that fastball.
Well, Shane Victorino's in a great spot to be in, hitting in the top of the order behind all that power in that Phillies lineup. You know he's going to get pitches to hit. He's one of the best fastball hitters in all of baseball, and when he gets on base, usually a run follows. 102 runs scored in 2009.
Well, he finished that one off with a strikeout. Nice pitch. And Chase Utley to bat. Struck out swinging his last time up. First pitch on the way to Utley. And he can't catch up with that one. 0-1.
Oh, he just swung late on that one. That's what you call getting gassed up.
Yeah, with 2 strikes on him now, Utley needs to protect, just make contact. Got him. 9th strikeout of the game. No runs, no hits, nobody across the plate in this half inning, and nobody left on base. The shutout continuing here at Dodger Stadium. Chance for you to see the expression of Charlie Manuel. This 2-run deficit on his mind, I'm sure, and making plans now to try and get something across the plate for them. Sinker swung on, missed. 0-1. 0-1. Holiday kicks and delivers. Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. And Loney now, he'll have to protect.
The hitter's got to be in defense mode right here, just looking to make contact. Got to shorten up the swing.
Got him there. That was a nice strikeout.
With 2 strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
Here's the delivery. Cut fastball, swung on and missed. 0-1.
When Matt Kemp really jumped to the forefront in 2009 with the Dodgers, he's probably one of the most athletic players.
Grounded to Polanco. And that'll retire Kemp.
Nice play at third. He understands that he's got a lot of time. Catch it, then come up throwing. Nice job.
And now Belliard gets set. And Holiday gets it by. That's a called strike, and the count goes to 0-1.
Well, that's textbook use of the sinker. Down and away, pounding the strike zone. Good pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind on the count. 0-2. It misses at the shins. 1-2.
Well, big break on this curveball. He starts it in the strike zone, but it falls right out of the zone. Good eye by the hitter not to chase it.
Good eye there by Ronnie Belliard. Lays off it to even it. Swing, hot shot. Utley fields it. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. So 1-2-3 inning for Roy Halladay. It's Ryan Howard to lead off. And now Howard gets set. Just missed with the fastball. 1-0.
You know, I know we're not supposed to say anything about no hitters, so I would never say anything about that, Gary. But
don't worry.
You know, I don't think they have any hits here. We're, you know, moving through the middle part of the ballgame.
The 1-1 pitch. A fly ball. And that gets down. Philadelphia's first hit. And he'll stop at second base, and it will be a
magically happened right after they mentioned they had to know.
Before no-hit innings, and this team finally breaks through against this guy, getting their first hit of the ball game right there.
Here's Worth's first look. That's off the plate away. 1-0.
He took a look at ball 1, and I think right now his tendency is to not swing at this pitch either. I think you've got to throw him a strike right here.
Kemp will field. 1 away. RBI situation goes to Raul Ibanez.
The thing you realize about Raul Ibanez is the fact that we see the 34 home runs and 93 RBIs, but he hit 32 doubles. That to me is a guy who's a complete hitter, not just a home run hitter.
Well, working on the 0-1 count now. Raul Ibanez and the Philadelphia Phillies will have a chance to go back to the postseason if Ibanez can add the numbers and just a little bit more than what he put up in 09.
Well, yeah, absolutely right. You know what you're going to get from Chase Utley. You know what you're going to get from Ryan Howard. They've been consistent throughout their whole careers. Jason Worth is a guy that had a breakout year in 2009, and if Raul Ibanez can continue what he started in 2009 for the Philadelphia Phillies, they have every chance of getting back to the postseason in 2010.
The pitch. Got him. Strikeout number 10 today.
It's been nothing short of overpowering today. 10 strikeouts with that hard fastball in the zone.
Fresh count on Polanco. Here's the delivery. Fastball is downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, anytime you have a good fastball and you can keep it down in the zone around the knees or lower, it's great location, and believe me, very difficult to hit.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, and it's 1-2.
Well, he fooled him terribly with that pitch. I mean, that is one of those pitches right there that you have to notice it out of the hand, recognize it early so you can stay back and try to drive that thing the other way.
And that swung on and hit. Ramirez is going to play it. And that's the 3rd out. That'll do it. They pick up no runs on 1 hit and leave a man at second. We've got Stultz in the box. He's going to start the home half of the 5th. Ruiz setting up. Swings and misses. The sinker. 0-1. Holiday kicks and delivers. 0-1 is a sinker in there. Called strike.
Tough spot for the hitter right here. Down 0-2. You got to foul off that tough pitch if you have to.
Curveball. Strike 3 called. Out number 1.
Well, it's a huge breaking ball at 78 miles per hour.
Well, a great job getting it 0-2. That 3rd pitch, unhittable.
Guess he figured why waste the pitch, save the arm. He did.
Nice job.
Here's the pitch. Popped into foul territory down the left side. Good effort there, but he couldn't get into position to make that play. He swings and lines this one softly towards the left side. And that gets down for Cal with a hit. That will bring up Russell Martin.
Well, he waited for that one to get deep in the zone, and he put a good swing on it. Now, with 1 out, let's see if they try to move him along.
Holiday with the delivery. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
When you can hit your spot with that kind of movement down and into the hitter, you're way ahead of the game.
And it's 0-2. Martin's going to have to cut down on his swing here.
Well, 0-2, he likes to start the ball in the zone and then break that curveball out of the zone. You better be ready for it and have some patience.
Able to set him down there. Chalk that one up as a strikeout for him. 2 outs in the box. Manny Ramirez singled home a run in his last at bat. Sinker just missed. 1-0. He's got a .266 career number against Roy Halladay. Ramirez will foul that one away. That swung on and flied to right. And in there, he's 2 for 3 today. Great chance here for Los Angeles.
Well, this is great patience at the plate. He lets the ball get deep in on the plate, comes in toward his hands, keeps his hands inside the ball, and drives it the other way.
You make yourself a whole different ball player if you can take the ball the other way, as he just did. That's a strike, and it's 0-2, and Ethier in danger of the K. Ethier will foul that one away. That one's drilled to short, and that'll retire the side. Caught by Rollins. So Roy Halladay out of the inning, and it'll be the Phillies. And Ruiz settles in. 5 years coming up this year. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too low, 1-0.
Well, offensively, they just have not been able to get anything going. Only one runner left on base, so they just need more opportunities and see if they can't capitalize on it.
There's a swing and a ball hit high, deep to right field. Goodbye home run. They trim a bit off that deficit. A solo shot, only one down.
He just rotated his hips and drove the bat head through the ball and ripped it out of the ballpark.
And Steve, you hope somebody got a shot of that, because that was the picture perfect swing.
That's one of those ones that you're glad you're still in your seat and not at the concession stand. Now the Phillies are on a mission. Right now, they've cut down the lead. They just have to keep on doing what they're doing.
No outs and the base is empty. Watches the off-speed pitch. Ends up 0-1. On the way. Good arm action. Circle change. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Struck him out. That's going to be 11 in the game.
Well, that one's as straight as a string. Just registered 91 on the gun.
And Jimmy Rollins is up. First pitch on the way to Rollins. Swung on a fly ball down the left field line. This one's going to be fielded by Ramirez as he moves over and hauls it in.
Well, they had him played perfectly right here, Gary. Great call from the dugout to shift the defense toward left.
Swung on, and that's foul back. And with 2 strikes on him, Shane Victorino does not want a K here.
With just a little bit out in front of that fastball on that swing.
Good circle change that time, but it's called a ball. 1-2. Got him. That is strikeout number 12. Well, they chip away, grabbing an important run with that solo big fly. The Phillies trying to get back into contention in this one. And Casey Blake 0 for 2 thus far. It's going to be Cole Hamels on the mound as the Phillies bring him in as a reliever.
I'm sure they didn't set out thinking, hey, let's pitch all our bullpen guys this early in the game. What do you think, Gary? I don't know. They need this guy to hold down the fort and see if he can't give him some innings.
Starts him out with a called strike on the circle change.
When you can mix speeds and hit your spots, this is what you get. Nice pitch.
Ball. Good patience. Casey Blake letting it go. Count is even. Hamels sets and throws. And he looks at a fastball in there, and it's 1-2 now. And it remains 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Big swing, misses on the changeup, struck him out, went away.
That's about as straight as a string right there at 84 miles per hour.
Just pulled the string on that one, and he was way out in front.
John, you hear that that changeup may be the best pitch in baseball right now, used as an out pitch.
Well, you have a deceptive change like that one, and you'll need 2 or more pitches to get by. A lot of pitchers make a living just throwing fastball changeup like that.
Well hit towards the middle. Picked up by Rollins. And that sets down Loney.
He could make a video on how to field his position. He gets over, makes it look easy, solid fundamentals out at first base.
Now Kemp gets set. Smash towards the middle, and that's going to be a base hit for Kemp. So that brings Ronnie Belliard to the plate.
Oh, I love being able to get hits with 2 outs. Even if there's no one on base and you don't drive in any runs. What it does is, though, it prolongs the inning and it makes the opposing pitch.
Swung on, lined over the first baseman's head. That one headed into the corner. Going to try for at least a double. Here's Kemp heading home. The throw, and he gets there all the way from first. Boy, this lineup, they are hot right now. The chances, they are productive.
Well, this is a big at-bat coming right now in a critical situation.
And the offense here is putting on the show. Right now, they're in charge of this ball game.
Gary, we just saw a big hit right there, and it points out how critical it is at this time of the game to have somebody who can step up and get the job done in a clutch situation. And now it comes down to, can their bullpen hold this lead?
Hamels sets and throws. Fastball swung out and missed, and the side's retired. So they score once on 2 hits, 1 man left. The Dodger lead by 2. And for those of you catching up with us, hi, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Chase Utley leading it off. Struck out swinging his last time up. First pitch on the way to Utley. Swung on and hit. And Ethier there. The catch, and he puts it away. Out number 1. Ryan Howard at the plate.
Well, Ryan Howard once again put up another monster season for the Philadelphia Phillies. The first baseman hit 45 home runs, drove in 141 runs, but he does strike out 186 times in 2009.
First pitch was a strike, 0-1 now. For Ryan Howard, after a tremendously powerful offensive season for the Phillies, World Series was a real letdown.
Well, the fact that he faced out of the 6 games 4 left-handed starting pitchers shows you what the weakness is of Ryan Howard. If he can figure out a way to be more consistent against left-handed pitching, his numbers, his unbelievable numbers, will go up.
Kemp will field. Roams over, puts it away. And Worth's batting. He flew out his last time up. The pitch. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0.
Now, second out in the inning here in the 7th. You're up by 2. I think right now you've got to throw strikes. Force them to get base hits. Make them earn their base runners. No free passes.
He waves at that fastball, 2-1.
Well, you can tell his timing's way off after seeing him swing at that 4-seamer.
Foul straight back. Struck him out. 13 Ks, 1 game. No runs, no hits, no one left on. Dodgers not letting this lead go. Rafael Furcal leading it off. First pitch to Furcal. That one hit well. Victorino's there. That one's gloved.
That's about as easy as it gets. He could have caught that one in his back pocket.
And it's Russell Martin. We'll try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This one's grounded foul wide of first. And that one hit well. Worth's there. That's the second out. 2 outs in the box. Manny Ramirez. 2 for 3 thus far. And Ramirez settles in. First pitch. And this is inside. That got him pretty good.
A fastball, that has to hurt. He gets spun on first base, but not without taking a bruise for his efforts.
And now, Andre Ethier. Swing and a bouncer up the middle. Throw in time forces him at second for the 3rd out. We see a good inning. Raul Ibanez to lead us off. And it'll be Corey Wade doing the pitching. They've decided it's time to bring a new arm into this one. A swing and a miss. Ibanez strike one.
Clearly getting very late here in the ball game.
Hit in the air to left center. Kemp will field. And he gets over to take care of business. And it's Placido Polanco now.
Well, such a valuable guy in the lineup. Placido Polanco, guy who doesn't strike out a lot, puts the ball.
Hit in the air to center field. As he just strolls over for that out. And Ruiz settles in. Had a home run back in the 6th. Now the first pitch. Fastball just misses. 1-0.
Well, it's 2 outs here in the 8th right now. I think defensively you've got to be looking to make a play. Get the out, get your team back in the dugout. And you don't want doubles. You don't want the ball hit over your head. You want to play no double situation right here where the defense is back so they cannot come back and narrow this gap.
And the side's retired. Loney catches it as he comes off the field. And welcome to those of you just tuning in. 2K Sports, Major League Baseball. This is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Crook. Hamels sets and throws. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
He looked like he was looking for a pitch out over the plate. That fastball down and in locked him up a little bit.
Swung on and ripped towards second. And the play made by Utley.
That ball was hit so hard the second baseman barely had time to react, but playing in the right spot, he gets the out.
And Loney gets in. First pitch. Fastball misses away. 1-0.
Well, the Dodgers have a special group of young players, and James Loney fits into that mold with Matt Kemp and Andre Ethier. These are 3 guys that can build a foundation for a team. And when Manny Ramirez went out in 2008, that's when this team took off and realized they can win without the star on their team. Manny Ramirez out of the lineup.
Hamels winds up. 1-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards third. And it gets through. A 2-for-4 ball game. Many have forgotten that James Loney was a first-round pick, but it goes all the way back to 2002. He's one of those players that it took a little while for him to find his place.
Yeah, it really did, and he has.
Oh, that is hit well off the bat of Kemp. 2 away. And it's Ronnie Belliard in the box now. And now Belliard gets set towards the middle. Hamels. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. His performance continues solid. Cole Hamels. We're through 8. The 9th is coming up. Joe Torre in the dugout. He's got his sights on a quick finish here. This one winding down. And it's Hamels back. He'll start the 9th. And doing the pitching, it'll be Jonathan Broxton. They've decided it was time to make a change here.
When you look up the word closer in a dictionary, it should have Jonathan Broxton's picture beside it. 6'4", 290.
Swung, ground ball to short. And Furcal is on top of that one. And that sets down Dobbs.
One out here in the 9th inning. They still need 2, so they need to get people on and advance base runners. Do what they have to do to get runners in scoring position and hope they run into that clutch base hit, Gary.
Broxton too far outside. That's a ball. 1-0 is a fastball that runs away. 2-0. 2-0 on the way. Now with 3 balls here, Rollins can decide just what he wants to do on this next pitch. He's He's gone 1 for 4 in his career against Broxton. There's contact. He drove it well. Kemp will field. Didn't have a problem getting over there in time.
Well, they need one more out. Defense ready, lining up behind the pitching, trying to get that big out, forcing them to put it in play and make the play.
Broxton with the delivery. Starts him off with a pitch on the outside corner. Strike 1.
Gary, he gets a little over anxious at the plate when the count goes to 0-1. So look for them maybe to expand the strike zone and get him to chase something.
Taken by Victorino high for a ball. The 1-2 from Broxton. Swings and grounds this one foul wide of third. Shane Victorino. He was not fooled by that one. That'll even it up. 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
In a good battle, Los Angeles able to come away with a win.
Wow, we
feel
hit
happy
today.
As we check out the highlight reels of our Pepsi Clutch performer.
Well, the heat was flowing in this game today. His pitcher came right out there with that great fastball and challenged these hitters. He did give up the 1 earned run, but the offense gave him just enough support that he needed to get a very impressive win.
And Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
No question about it. They get the win in a close game. A lot of excitement and enthusiasm and ready for the next one.
I used to play.
And we hope you've enjoyed today's 2K Sports broadcast of Major League Baseball. For Steve, John, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Gary Thorne. We will see you soon.
When I re-picked this stuff up, I decided to pick it up on the PS3. Anyway, it was still a fun game. Definitely competitive, definitely cool to play. So, hope you enjoyed it. Please, hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe and hit that notification bell in order to hear more content. And please don't forget to go and vote for my next streams that are going to be coming up in basketball. And what kind of modes do you want to see me play in the new baseball MLB The Show 20? What modes do you want to see? Do you want to see March to October? Do you just want to see regular franchise? Hit me up. Let me know and everything what you want to see. So, the content is yours. Until next time, this is David B. 69.